Hi again, everybody. Okay, welcome to Targeting the Youth. If you're new here, this is the video on this channel that talks about the Buffalo Sabres, current Buffalo Sabres on our roster, 25 years old and younger. So let's take a look. Okay, we're going to talk about the big two, and here we go. There they are, the Beasts of Buffalo. There they are. All right, guys, let's take a look at something here. I want to show you something. We're going to look at the cap, okay? And yes, I have actually blacked out, if you notice, guys, I have blacked out the upcoming year because it's just going to get confusing if you're looking at that. I want to look at the year next year, okay? Not this upcoming season, the year after, because this is where, when we're looking at the Dahlin and the power contracts, where they're going to kick in. What's it going to look like? So let's take a look. Our forwards right now that we have locked in are 6, okay? Yes, we'll talk about Jack Quinn in a sec. He's down below. So there's 6 there, locked in at 31.8, right? That is 6 forwards there. Then you got 2 blue liners, Samuelson and Clifton, locked in at 7.6. And 1 goalie, Devin Levi. And of course, if you look a little lower, Jack Quinn also has to be taken into account because he will be there also. So that means we have a total, okay, guys, of 9 guys locked in at 41.2 million. So keep that in mind. That's really what I want to get to here. Let's look at the next clip. I'll show you that. Be a little clearer now, okay? So there you see, roster size 9, 41.2 of cap. That means projected cap space, if the cap doesn't move, again, would be, oh, they're projecting, yeah, they're doing a projected cap space too. I'm just looking at, yeah, okay, well, look, just keep the 41.2 in mind. Forget the rest of the projected cap. Who cares about that? We just know 41.2. Let's, in our minds, just say it's 83. So we got about the same amount left open to lock in 13 guys. Or 14, if we're going to have a 23-man roster, which I'm guessing we're going to. So let's say 14 guys, 42 million bucks. We'll say 42 million. That's, 14 guys, 3 million apiece. And of course, we have to take into consideration that we're not going to get these defensemen for 3 million bucks each. So this is why when you add the 17 to the 42, right? 41 and a half, I said? I'm counting 17. Let's go 18. All right, let's go 18. We'll say we're at 42. We're at 41.2. Let's say 42, and we'll have a bit of a leeway. So say we're at 60, okay? With 11 guys locked in, we have half the roster filled. You see, it starts to get tight. It starts to get tight, and we have to then figure out what's what. But, then you got to take into consideration Savoy, Kulik. This is 2 million bucks. That's another 2 on your roster. We're going to be moving out some players too, of course, Will all these guys most likely be here? Yes. And as much as some of you that whine and complain about Greenway, give the guy at least a year before you start being armchair GM there, guys. You got to give him time. He was playing with an injury, And for those of you that don't like certain players, guys, I don't like Victor Olofsson. And he counted in that cap I just read, okay? So let's stay cool here. I think Olofsson will be gone. I think Greenway will be there. Samuelson will be there. Clifton will be there. Skinner, Tage, Dahlin. They'll all be there. And of course, Levi. And Jack Quinn. So, there'll be a $5 million difference. Bring somebody in, somebody not in, somebody out, whatever, Think of it this way, though, guys. Say we got to lock in, a good, 8 guys with about 20 million bucks. You're going to have to get creative. This is something we have to look at. That's why all these years when we haven't been spending the money, there's been a reason. Okay, there's been a reason. It's because we got these 2 big contracts coming in, and this is going to get tricky. It will get tricky. But I totally trust Adams. If I'm looking at it from this angle, I'm sure he is also, guys. And, you know, it's got like, again, 41, 7, say 18, 60. Say the cap's 85. We have 25, 9, 10, 11, 25 to get 11 guys locked in. You know, it's going to be tricky. 2 of them will be like $2 million, and you got 9 guys to lock in with 23, give, take. You know, we have another goalie by then. Olofsson's gone by then. You switch the Olofsson money into another goalie money. So that covers itself. Yeah, a few guys making 2.5, 3. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I am 100% convinced in 2 years' time we will be okay. We're not going to do this thing where we go way over the cap unless it's a trade we can't resist in the offseason, and we'll figure it out by season opener. We'll figure it out. You know, it's just one of those things right now that concern me. As you guys know, I get concerned about the money of the team. And now we're starting to spend. Let's face it, we are. You know, but we're addressing needs that are important, I think. And we're going to have a lot of options out there. You know, there's going to be options, and we'll figure it out then. But I don't know. Is there anybody else that could be coming into big money is the question. Big money, I'm talking. Like, say $5 million and up. No, not on the blue line. Not on the goalies. Not yet with Levi anyway. Oh, I'm wrong about that. Olofsson's UFA that year. My bad. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just realized. I got mixed up because I didn't have it blacked out for me. Yeah, Olofsson, of course, is gone at this point. Middlestat is the only one I could see. Yeah, Middlestat's our only possible big ticket. There's going to be a lot of $2-3 million deals at that point. And, you know, this is when the cap crunch happens. But you've got to lock in your 6 main guys. You got to lock them in. And the good news will be, at that point, that season, let's face it, Skinner will only have 2 more years left, which we can look at then. But right now, if I was to look at this, is there anything really tricky I'm missing here? I don't think so. These are the last 2 big contracts. So we got to get these guys. We need to know where we stand. I hope Adams gets this done this offseason. I don't want this to drag to next year, because then I know we're all going to be panicking. We need these guys locked in. Let's get it done ahead of time. And you know, I hope Adams has the mentality that he is, in his mind, thinking the cap is going to be $83 million. I hope that's what he's thinking, because everybody in the NHL is saying we're going to have about $5-6 million more in a few years. I don't want to bank on that, guys. I don't want to bank on it. I just don't. Not yet. You know, not until we get these guys locked in, and then and if I'm comfortable, I'll say, okay, yeah, maybe we'll have more money then. And then we use that money just for whatever. You know, if we want to sign somebody, some big ticket item, then we can talk about it then. But that's it, guys. I just want to go over that because it's rolling in my head. This is the next big thing that's going to happen with the Sabres when it comes to our current team, are these 2 signings. So I want to go over this tonight. I just hope we get it done soon. All right, guys. See you in the next one.